Now we learned the creation method of extended primitive. So first we have to access them. By clicking on the standard primitive drop down list, you can select the extended primitive from here. These are extended primitive geometries. If you click on the Hydra and then click, or you can also select parameter from here, different parameters and family options available here. So first I click on the screen like this, just click and drag, a Hydra will be created. Now I exit from the creation mode by right click, then go to modify section. It look like two pyramid, they are joined. By using these family radio buttons, you can modify the geometry. If you select second radio button, that is cube or octa, a octa shape will be created that look like this. If you select next radio button, that is dotted, it look like this. I think you can create a football geometry by using this. So we have to modify the family related parameter from here. So if I decrease the p value, now you can see a football geometry is created. Same as if you select star one radio button, a decorative light is created. You can also use this for creating a decorative light. If I click on the star 2, a different shape of star is created. So many parameters available here, so you can modify them and try to create some different type shapes. Now I create next extended primitive. So I click on the chamfer box. It looks similar to box, and creation method also same. So first I click and drag and define a base, then define height. But if you click second time to define height, it is still connected with the object. You can see third parameter for corner smoothness or fillet. So I click here, a smooth chamfer box will be created. I press F4. So here you can see some geometry is created on the corner for smoothness. Now I go to modify section, and here you can see the fillet value. By increase this, you can smooth or turn this into a standard box. Now I apply little bit smoothness on the corner. In case if you want to increase the segment value, you can increase fillet segment. So I apply 5 in the fillet segment. All the other parameters are same as standard box. Now I create next, that is oil tank. So you can create this from the side viewport, or you can also create from the top viewport. So creation method is like slender object. First define a base, then define height, but there is one more parameter. You can see a smoothness on the top and bottom. So I go to modify section, and here you can see third parameter is cap height, and by using this you can increase the smoothness. Now it look like a bullet or capsule. Other parameter like side and height segments are similar, but there are some other parameter like blend. If you increase this value, you can control the smoothness on this area where these two geometry merge. So it's also a very useful parameter for smooth the edges. Other parameter like slice on also available here. Now I zoom out and then create next shape, that is spindle. It's look like this. After define base and height, you have to click one more time and then right click to exit. Now go to modify section. Here you can see radius and height parameter available here, similar to column, but there is a third parameter cap height. By using this parameter you can create like a capsule shape, but the roundness is different. Blend parameter also available for this corner smoothness. So I try to create a smooth edge. Okay, you can also apply a smoothness here. And if I increase height segment or cap segment, I think it will not applied in this area. No problem, you can increase cap height also, so a smoothness will be increased. or you can also increase side values from here. Next parameter is Njong, and the creation method is also similar. It look like a pentagon or hexagon column. You can see the modification parameters like side, radius, fillet, height. So you can check this also. Same as next model is ring wave. You can also create this type shape from this standard primitive. Radius, ring wave 1. Okay, it's for this. Side 200. You can increase or decrease side from here in case if you want to create a basic shape. Height parameter also available here, so you can apply height also. So you can try which type geometry you can create by using this. Next extended primitive is a prism, and it's also look a pyramid shape, but it will create it like this. Go to modify section. Here you can change the length. So total 3 length available here, and height. Next standard primitive is T0. Keynote and teapot objects are very popular for testing lighting materials. I click here. I think I forget to create this teapot object, so I create here. So it's a teapot, and in case if I want to modify this, go to modify section. Here you can see the body parts, so you can turn off these body part by clicking on this checkbox. And there are two parameters, one for radius and second for segment for smoothness purpose. So it's also a very useful object for testing light materials. Now I switch to extended primitive again, and then create remaining object one by one, like chamfer cylinder. So it's a chamfer cylinder shape. Then go to modify section and change the radius, height, and third parameter is fillet. Okay, it will apply it on the corners or edges. In case if you want to apply smoothness here, fillet segment also available here, so increase fillet amount here. 345 value is a decent value. If you apply 5, smoothness will look decent. So in this section you can see most of object come with the fillet parameter. You can apply smoothness on the corners. Now I create next object, and that is a capsule, and it's also look very much similar to oil tank. So it's a capsule. You can see the name here, and it look very much similar to a cylindrical object. Next, L extended. These are very created for in case if you want to create a wooden partition. So they are very useful shape for creating that type work. Same as you can create a cubicle like this. And next is hose. It look like a spring object, so you can also use this for creating chairs. And these are hose parameters, dimension, and these are side related parameters, cycles. By using this you can increase or decrease cycle amount, and diameters. So by using this you can increase or decrease this inside thickness area. So these are standard and extended primitives. First you have to create all the geometries on the viewport and check the parameters. After creating all the geometries, you can try to create a object that we create a stool in the last class.